Another question that keeps coming up is this move to tech enablement of the support system,
Right.
and move away from the emotional and the more hand-holding kind of help or support system. And are we losing the emotional connect with the business person, with the entrepreneur, which at times is what they are seeking? And with technology coming in, is that something that we will not be able to provide in terms of the psychological support that an entrepreneur requires?
See, it's like this, we have to make certain calls in terms of what we want to focus on and where do we want to start. And since scale at this moment is our primary goal, and we want to be as supportive as possible in terms of being data-driven and focus on data-driven mentorship, we are really trying to stay tech and go more tech-oriented. There's a need for the emotional stuff as well, but I think people there will want people who are close to them, and how we will have to find a way to how to create that network. But I think I'm not so convinced that an organization like deAsra would be the first place that someone would come for emotional support, because somebody in a small business in a small town will want to have more local support for the emotional part. They will not necessarily go to a bureau of some sort like we are. But for the real data-driven advice and other guidelines that we have, I believe that there is a market and a need for that. So, again, we're not. It's not realistic to assume that we will solve all the world's problems. We are trying to focus on one set, and we do this systematically and keep growing it. But we have to start somewhere and keep our focus, because otherwise a small team can get distracted very quickly.
Right. So, Anand, we hit 25,000 beneficiaries from the platform by in May 2019, and our target was 2020. So, with that in mind, what do you see in the next 10 years for the deAsra Foundation as your vision?
No, so again, let's not plan 10 at a time. Let's do smaller numbers. And when created 25,000 as a number, it was just a number out of the hat. It was not really well thought of in any way. But what happened also is that through the year, we changed how we started counting some of the numbers and started to look at, the touch, and we started to count the touch, and that's how the numbers started to go up, which I think was the right thing for us to do at that time. As I look forward, I think there are two sets of things that I would like to see us focus on in the next 2 to 3 years. One is to, of course, get this number to be wider and broader, in the sense that how do we get from the 25,000 that we set out to, or the 4,000, 5,000 we are doing every month, to a bigger number every month, so we get to touch more and more businesses, and across a broader spectrum of the country, and maybe perhaps other parts of the world as well. So I do see this opportunity to say, okay, how do we touch more people? The second part, of course, is that what more can we do for these businesses? So, clearly, when some of these businesses come to us, they come for a very specific need that they have. But, as we know, a business needs many different things, and we need to have a way for people to keep coming back, because what they found when they came in first was very valuable to them. So we want them to keep coming back again and again for more and more services. So we want to go deeper with one business in our ability to provide many different kinds of services. And then we want to also go broad, in the sense we want to be able to support large numbers of different kinds of businesses all across the country. And that should be our short-term goal in the next 2 to 3 years. I think once we get past that, we will think about, these goalposts are things you have to keep shifting. You make a goalpost that is sort of achievable, gets people excited about the opportunity that you can make it. And once you start, like, you're going to get there, then you kind of move the goalpost, right? So that's really how you operate. You can't set very long-term goals, because then people don't see the value of those as well.
Thank you for your time, Anand, and we will continue to have these conversations over the next couple of videos.